You're welcome back to Channel Sport this morning. And before we go into updates coming from the Lagos International Squash Classics, our guest joins us, Kayode Ahmed, a sports journalist and analyst. Kayode, good morning and thanks for coming on the show again.
Good morning, guys. Great to be back on the show.
It's great to be back. It's great to have you. Okay, let's just quickly go into the Lagos Squash Classics. Yesterday, we gave you results from the qualifiers, and we have the main draw will start today, and a few Nigerians will be in action. In the men's singles, you're going to have Babatunde Ajagbe in action, but it's going to be taking on a very, very tough opponent because these guys are from North Africa, Egypt, to be precise. They are very decent. Babatunde Ajagbe will take on Shihab Hassan, I beg your pardon. So, Cecilia, that looks like a very tough fixture. But Babatunde is highly ranked in Nigeria.
Of course, Nigeria, our best squash player.
Right. So
nationally and locally.
Okay.
Top seed there.
Top seed is also a lot of pressure on him to live up to that particular billing. We also have action between Karim Ali Fatih will take on Sebastian Bonmalaise from France. In the women's singles, Busayo Olatunji will take on Eva Fetikova from the Czech Republic. You also have Veronica Sunday, another Nigerian, taking on Duni Okikiola from Nigeria. So both ladies will be knocking each other out of this tournament. Very unfortunate.
Two Nigerians also again.
It is what it is, and two Nigerians again. Taiwo Ebifemi will take on Omolola Ajayi. Lagos Squash Classics, I mean, very, very commendable. It's been going on for a while now. And I just think a lot of these Nigerian players that can't travel out, perfect opportunities for them to improve and work on the skill sets against the foreign guys that are coming to the country.
Yeah, certainly. Since Boye Onyeride, the squash president, took over, it's been one form of competition or the other, which is good for the development of the guys coming up to replace the likes of Yemisi Olatunji and Babatunde Ajagbe, like you did mention. Don't also forget that there's the under-19 up until 21 tournament coming up later this week as well at the Indoor Sports Hall of the Mola de Okoya Thomas. It's a good learning curve for our squash players, mixing with the best from the continent. You know, North Africa, they are the best when it comes to squash in Africa. And you also have a lot of budding talent from Europe, from Czech Republic, from France, and from even Asia. So mix and match, and if they go as far as possible, fine. Even if they get booted down in the first or the second round, but the fact that they are getting exposed and meeting some of the best players from around the world will bode well for the sport in years to come. Absolutely,
spot on. In years to come, we hope to see Nigerian players competing and contending against the absolute best from around the world. From squash, we're going to the Commonwealth Games. It's 14 days to the Commonwealth Games in Australia, the Gold Coast, to be precise. And Kayode, I don't know what your expectations are like. Cecilia, I know what your own expectations are like, so I'm not going to ask you. 14 days to go to the competition. And we have one of our best sprinters on the show today. But before we go to him, Kayode, your expectations for Nigeria in Australia?
Well, we are competing in 10 sports, unlike 14 sports that we competed at 2014 in Scotland, Glasgow. And you know, Nigerians will say we want us to win many medals. And they're aiming to get into the top 5 for the very first time in the history of the Commonwealth Games. But I don't know if you can achieve that. It's a tall order. You have a 90 at least across all sports: athletics, boxing, basketball, weightlifting, powerlifting, table tennis, para-table tennis, and what have you. And you ask yourself, well, let's see how it would fare. For athletics, we are missing Sheyo Ogunlewe. And even the guy with the moniker I never expected it, Divine Oduduru. And Ogane Aguero is there, but I don't know how far he can go in the sprint. In boxing, Tony Kwengo, the coach of the side, has been saying, okay, Nigerians will surprise a whole lot. But I'm looking at how we are going to fare with the wrestling team. The wrestling team, they prepared quite well from the South African Championship that held in Port Harcourt a few weeks back, and other competitions that held last year, from the likes of Odoya Adekuroye, Amas Daniel, Blessing Onyebuchi, Blessing Oborodu, a lot of quality. Even Aminat Adeni, we have a lot of quality in that side. I'm particularly looking out for how they would, we're talking about the wrestling team, And athletics, we know both track and field events, but I'm not expecting
so much. Interesting.
Now, you omitted table tennis. I mean, the female
Well,
players.
for the table tennis, the female players are not there. We
there.
understand they are still trying to work out whether they can get the duo of Edem of Young and Funke Oshona Ike to attend. And I'm asking, we have just 14 days to go. You should have decided whether or not you want these people to attend. Why wouldn't they attend in the first place when they've even qualified for the competitions? You have just some 5 men. Segun Toriola for the life of me.
Listen to the excuse they gave.
Segun Toriola is...
You listen to the excuse they gave, right?
Let's not go there, please. let's not go there. Segun Toriola has been there, done that. I feel he should take a backseat, maybe as a coach. But you have the likes of Aruna Quadri, Bode Abiodun, Jide Omotayo, and Aziz Jamiu, who is being groomed, a guy for the future. Why not encourage?
But it's all about qualification. If you don't qualify, you can't go.
I understand. If you don't qualify, you might want to say yes. Segun Toriola is still going strong. He's in his 40s.
Okay, what happens? What happens? I mean, we've seen the #1 ranked player in the world is 42. Right, the German, Timo Boll. So I'm not a deal. I'm not no big deal about the age. But what I'm saying is, why not create the competition?
Has been to the Olympics 7 times.
Why not create? Maybe because there's no competition in table tennis. If you create that, I mean, the youngsters will understand I need to beat Segun Toriola to get a chance to be there. So if you can't beat him, then of what use is it? If they can tell you that, hey, the female players are not going simply because they don't think they will win medals.
It's about participation.
Do you think they want to, exactly, do you think they want to try untested players? So it tells you what they're looking at. They're looking at, okay, we need to go there and get the medals. We're not looking at whatever experience these players are going to get, knowing that if you don't give them that opportunity to go, the performance...
Well, we need to segue from the mindset of going there to win medals at all.
That's the mindset right now from what
we don't get to win. The fact that you are exposed, you meet best international practice. You'd want to do well and go beyond your restrictions to perform better if you get opportunity of subsequent competitions. That's why I'm encouraging younger players.
Yeah, you've got a point. Absolutely.
You have a point, but if your reason for going for these competitions year in, year out, every 4 years,